How are you, my friends? This is review questions number 1 on double and half angles identities and trigonometric equations. Question number 1, given cosecant of minus theta is equal to square root of 9 over 8. Secant of theta is less than 0. Find the value of cotan 2 theta plus tan theta over 2. So here we have to find the cotan of the double angle, tan of the half angle. So let's look at the given here. Cosecant of minus theta, we can find sine of minus theta, which is the reciprocal square root of 8 over 9. And we know sine function is odd, so we can take the minus out. So it will be sine of theta will be minus square root of 8 divided by square root of 9, which is minus 2 square root of 2 divided by 3. So this is y over r. So I can find x. So I use x squared plus y squared is equal to r squared. X will be plus or minus 1. So this is in quadrant 3 because given the secant of theta is negative. So I can take x minus 1. Now, tan of theta I need. Tan of theta will be y over x. So minus 2 square root of 2. This is the y. Divided by the x minus 1, so it will be positive 2 square root of 2. Tan of 2 theta, the formula, 2 tan of theta divided by 1 minus tan squared of theta. Put the numbers here and simplify it. You will get minus 4 square root of 2 divided by 7. Now, the second part here, we need tan theta over 2. There are 3 formulas for tan theta over 2. So one of them will be sine theta divided by 1 plus cosine of theta. So I put here sine of theta, which is given here, minus 2 square root of 2 divided by 3. 1 plus cosine of the theta will be the x over the r, which is minus 1 over 3. So also simplify all these fractions, you will get minus square root of 2. So cotan of 2 theta, which is 1 over tan of 2 theta. So we can take tan of 2 theta here and find the reciprocal minus 7 over 4 square root of 2. And then we add tan of theta over 2, which is minus square root of 2. Also, we need the LCD here, and we need to rationalize. So we will get minus 15 square root of 2 divided by 8. Question number 2, solve the equation. We have a trigonometric equation with inverse functions. Cosine inverse of x plus pi over 4 minus tan inverse of 4 over 5 is equal to 0. We have to find the value of the x. Let's rearrange the equation. So I leave cosine inverse of x on one side. I take everything on the other side. It will be tan inverse of 4 over 5 minus pi over 4. Then I take cosine on both sides. So it will be cosine inverse of the x is equal to cosine of the other side. Now this is by cancellation property, it will be x. Now on the right side here, we have 2 angles. This is like theta, and this is pi over 4. So I would say let theta is equal to this angle here, tan inverse 4 over 5. So tan of theta will be 4 over 5, which is y over x. I can find r, which is square root of 41. So from there, I can find cosine of the theta, which is the x over the r, 5 over square root of 41. Sine of theta is equal to y, which is 4 over square root of 41. Now I use the formula for cosine a minus b. See, this is cosine theta minus pi over 4. Same as this formula, cosine of a minus b. It will be cosine of a, cosine of b, plus sine of a, sine of b. So it will be cosine of the theta, cosine pi over 4, plus sine of theta, sine pi over 4. I have all the values here. Multiply, add the fractions, you will get 9 square root of 82 divided by 82. Please check the numbers. Now, question number 3 says, find the sum of all the solutions of this equation, sine of x minus cosine of x all squared, plus sine of 2x minus 2 sine squared of the x is equal to square root of 3 over 4 in the interval 0 to 2 pi. Now, it's very clear here that we have to rearrange, simplify the equation so that we can find the values of the x in this interval. Let's expand the first term here using the formula from the algebra. A minus b squared is equal to a squared minus 2ab plus b squared. So this becomes here sine squared of the x minus 2 sine of x cosine of x plus cosine squared of the x. Now sine 2x, we can use this formula here for double angle, sine of 2 theta, 2 sine theta cosine theta. So I can write that there. Minus 2 sine squared of the x, leave it, equals this number. Now we can cancel these two terms, minus 2 something plus 2 something, and leave the cosine squared of the x. Sine squared of the x minus 2 sine squared of the x becomes minus sine squared of the x. Now this is exactly cosine of 2 theta. So I can write cosine of 2x is equal to square root of 3 over 2. Now on the next slide, we can find the values of these angles in the interval. So from the last slide, we have cosine of 2x is equal to square root of 3 over 2. Let 2x is equal to theta just to make the equation simple. Look here, cosine of theta is equal to square root of 3 over 2. So this theta is an angle 30 degrees or pi over 6 plus 2k pi. Also, there is cosine positive in quadrant 4. So it will be 2 pi minus the reference angle pi over 6. So it will be 11 pi over 6 plus 2k pi, where k is integer. So these are the general solutions. Now back, we can put every theta here is 2x. So we put 2x is equal pi over 6 plus 2k pi, and instead of this theta, I put 2x is equal 11 pi over 6 plus 2k pi. Now let's divide by 2 to get the x. So all the solutions will be x equals pi over 12 plus k pi and 11 pi over 12 divided by 2 here plus k pi where k is integer. Now what do we need to do now? This is the general solution here. So let's look at all the angles from 0 to 2 pi. So let's put k0 here. So the first angle becomes pi over 12 from here, and then the second angle 11 pi over 12. If I put k1, so I will add here 12 over 12, it will be 13 pi over 12, and in the other one it will be 23 pi over 12. Now any value for k less than 0, which is negative, or k equals or greater than 2, then the angle will not be in this interval 0 to 2 pi. So now the four solutions are there. We need to find the sum. Pi over 12, 11 pi over 12, 13 pi over 12, 23 pi over 12. When you add, you get 4 pi. Please check the numbers. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, you can subscribe and share it with your friends. I hope I can see you in another video with another topic. Thank you guys for listening.